Congratulations, you've got a great idea for a product. You have a service that you want to promote. You're ready to start your own business, or are you? It's a time of great anticipation and excitement. I just want to give you some tips to think about before you take the plunge. If you already are in an established profession, you would be moving out onto your own or with another group to perform your job. Do you have clients that are portable? Will they be going with you? It's much easier to segue from one job to another if your work is going to, basically be the same. That I was fortunate to be able to do that, and so the job is pretty much the same. It's just in a different place with different people. And so that is, if you're in the service industry, that's a real benefit. Do you have a non-compete agreement with your current employer if you're going to stay in that same industry? If you do, what are the terms and how long do you have to stay out of that area geographically or that particular niche of business? Maybe you can start out in another area that's related, but so that it won't bring you in violation of that agreement. Can you financially make it during that period of time? Then we have the other type of new business where you are creating a new service or product from scratch. You're just out of school, or you're in a job, but this is going into a completely different industry. Are you ready to quit your job and do this full time? Do you have the savings? Are you going into business with other people, or are you doing this totally on your own? Do you have a budget? What is it going to take to do this business and get it up and off the ground? Can you work out of your home? Well, one consideration there is if you physically can. Do you have a room that you can devote to it, where you can leave your materials and have a good place so you have good habits? Maybe you're not a self-starter. That's going to have to change with your own business. So if you have a place physically that you can work in. Next question is, are you allowed to do a business in your home? Where do you live? What are the rules? Is it a condo? Is it an apartment? What about your town? Are there rules on this? Are people going to be coming to your home? That mostly is when it impacts it. What tax advantages can you have for working out of your home if that's the route that you're going? Consult with your accountant. What about insurance? What about a name? What about advertising? Can you handle all of those things? Financially, can you go 6 to 8 months without a paycheck, covering all of your bills, covering any necessary emergencies? Have you chosen a name? Are you going to do it on your own, in partnership with someone else, through a limited liability company, or through a corporation? What are the rules on those where you live? Is that advantageous to do that now or later? Are you buying a franchise? Have you consulted an attorney to review the documentation? Are you aware of the time involved and how long it will take to be approved for something like that? And again, do you have the financial wherewithal in order to do it? These are just some of the considerations. What is your lifestyle? Can you make cuts there? Do you have any upcoming family obligations that you need to make? Do you have people who depend upon you for their income? You want to go about this in a calm and concerted effort, in an organized fashion, to set things up so that you will have success. I know you can do it. It just takes a little bit of planning.